ask the first question?
Sure thing. Thank you guys. Brandon with esports.gg here. I'll ask Coach Kaplan this one. A long overtime period against Team Liquid in the second map where they ended up pulling it out. Some early timeouts called on Bind. With that win of theirs on Abyss, was the win kind of taken out of the sails, do you feel? So you kind of needed to, I guess, for lack of a better term, wrangle the team to try to get their heads back in the game when they started to pull away then on Bind there?
Um, to be honest, I think the team was doing a very good job trying to wrangle, like in terms of morale and emotions, early in bind. I mean, that's definitely part of the timeouts, but they were pretty strategic too. We are saying, come on, let's keep going. Like, trying to rally, and then we throw around and we're still trying to rally. I applaud the guys for that. Obviously, we're all disappointed and dropped the ball in a lot of ways, but even though it doesn't look like it, to be honest, in terms of morale, I think that's one thing we actually didn't fall short on too much in map 3.
Thank you. We'll take the next question from Pedro Romero.
Hey guys, likewise, commiserations on the loss and subsequent elimination from this competition. We're obviously not the best way to go down, but hopefully this can bounce back in VCT Americas. I want to send this question over to John Cutie, just sort of similar to what Brandon asked in his first question, but more so just sort of from your point of view. Um, mostly looking at Mat 3 buying 13-1. What do you think went wrong for the team? What do you think affected the team most that kind of led to the result?
I mean, I feel like we were in pretty good positions for a lot of rounds. We just didn't close them. Like most of them, obviously they had very good outplays. I think like Nats was on fire, but it really heavily implies on us. We just couldn't close like so many rounds. We were so many like 4v2s, like advantages, and I feel like that was kind of the same story for Abyss. We like the amount of rounds we threw is kind of ridiculous, and yeah, you just can't win a game doing that.
Thank you. We'll take the next question from Miguel Soriano.
Thank you, guys. Miguel Soriano from Sons of KS. First of all, well, I'm really sorry about the result. But looking ahead right now, we have stage 1 coming up, which is, I think, a cornerstone on the plan of going to champions this year. So, how important is to for the team to focus on the next road ahead, since every match signifies a champion point that might get you close to going to this year champions?
I mean, it's very important. I think that obviously you need to practice and grow and improve as a team, and there's some stuff we're really struggling on, and we tried our best to work on it at Masters, but these tournaments are very high stakes, and clearly was an environment that we were not super compatible with. I think that being able to have a format where you have a week to prepare and then one match on a smaller stage, obviously we were getting there with kickoff. I think it's going to be a big opportunity for us, and we were finding our groove toward the end of kickoff. So yeah, obviously it's very important. We all want to make champs, so we want to do everything we can to make that happen.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll go to Ravish next.
Hey guys, naturally tough day today. I just want to ask the team a bit of a side question too. Just this can be an answer for anybody at all too. I remember Narian has expressed this previously early in the season, and Zach and I talked about this as well too, about how you guys have been consistently going like since the off season, tournament after tournament, game after game, just and like there hasn't really been a time to just like take your like breath off and be able to just breathe for a second too. Just wanted to get perhaps anyone on the team who wants to talk about it, just as though if you feel like you're kind of, running through water the entire time, and maybe this might help y'all, recover and recuperate a bit too.
Yeah, I mean, I think a big thing we're struggling with right now is we need to find the balance between hardworking and having fun. I think everyone on this team is super hardworking and wants to win, but I think a big thing of wanting to win so badly and wanting to work so hard is a little bit, sometimes you're just running into a wall at a point, and if you forget how to have fun, then you're really just running into a wall. So I think a big thing for us is we need to find the balance between working hard and then also enjoying what we're doing. Because if you're not having fun, then I mean, it's very hard to play when you're not having fun, right? It's a video game at the end of the day. It's competition, and if you're not having fun competing, if you're not having fun as a team, then it's very hard to pull through.
Thank you. We'll take the next question from Arnab.
Hey guys, congratulations on the loss. Likewise, I first of all like to wish you guys best of luck for the upcoming tournament. My question is for Kaplan or anyone who wants to chime in. When Tehu was introduced, a lot of teams were really skeptical about how it will be used in the such a short period of time. Now, given that we have seen every team use Tehu, and there is a new agent on the horizon, like in the next week, we'll be getting to know about him as well, or whoever it is. So, planning for for stage one, how difficult will be for you guys to adapt the meta so fast and bring up a game plan, and then again go back to the drawing schedule and work forward.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we didn't like land perfectly on everything in our map pool, but I think all in all we did a pretty good job, and we jumped in super early on Tejo ahead of other teams in kickoff, and that's thanks to the whole team, but especially Gunter, who was an incredible assistant coach who worked super hard, and then John just being able to pick up IGLing with a new comp and pick up that agent and play it so well so quickly. I think discovering metas, figuring metas out, being adaptable is definitely one of our strengths that helped get us here. I think it's a big one that got us through kickoff, especially before other teams were catching on. It's gonna, I'm sure, be a big part of stage one, and it's crazy if the agents keep coming out and are so strong to change 2 maps and an agent at the same time. I really do not envy any team coming off of a Masters win and coming back to a formidable region, because the fatigue is going to start hitting really hard. It was very hard for, I'm sure, any team to pick up so much change so quickly and going into kickoff. So to come back from an international, be in the middle of your season, and you're looking at about 18 days, and that's excluding probably travel, right? And anytime you have to break, and then you're 2 maps and an agent, and who knows how much that changes. There's some bittersweet silver lining to getting knocked out this early. So it's going to be really hard, and I'm going to try to take advantage of the fact that we're not G2. We get a little more time to work on it.
Thank you, man.
Thank you. We'll go to Rabia next.
Hey everyone, this is Rabia from Jinx. So sorry for the loss today. My question is open to everyone. During the game, and in fact during the whole tournament, whenever you guys were winning rounds, getting clutches, the crowd got louder and louder. There are so many Sun fans here. I want to ask you, what was the experience overall playing again in front of this amazing Titan crowd?
It was incredible. The crowd was fucking awesome. Oh, sorry, the crowd was effing awesome. It was great. Hearing them get so loud, especially when we were playing well, it was an amazing feeling. So just really happy to be playing in front of them.
Yeah, we do appreciate all the fans that like travel, and like the Thai fans that was here cheers us on. For me, like personally, it was probably like one of the best like stages, like fan wise and stuff like that. So we appreciate everyone cheering for us despite the loss, and let's just work really hard to make them proud.
Thank you so much, and good luck for stage one.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll take the next question from Pedro Romero.
Yeah, I'm gonna send this one over to narrate. I know you've been one that is not shy to go in depth regarding like your experience within this team and also in your past, and also like maybe a little bit in the future. But nevertheless, what I want to ask you, narrate, is how'd you kind of look back on your experience in this team, and having to try to do as well as you can to do well in this tournament. And yeah, what do you think was the biggest takeaways, biggest lessons, and etc.?
I mean, since the start of this team, I think I learned a lot about myself, because obviously from KC, like we were just playing and we were playing good, and I didn't really put the dots together on why I was playing so good, on why I was doing certain things the way I was, how I was calming and stuff like that. And as this team has gone on, I've realized like what I need as a player and what I need to do as a player to impact my team. And I think I just have I wouldn't say I know more about what I need to do. I'm just more aware of what I need to do. And that helps a lot, especially with the team. And it allows me to have like a much bigger impact on the game, where I would say like during the off season, I was not as comfortable with the team because I wasn't doing the things I was normally accustomed to. So yeah, I definitely learned a lot, especially even at this tournament, even though we had a very short time. But yeah, I think I've definitely found my role in this team and yeah, stuff like that.
Thank you. We'll go to Ravish for the next question.
Hey guys, me again. I did want to try to ask something on a bit on the lighter side, if that's all right. Was just considering just wanted to see if within your time in Bangkok too, whether you guys had the time to, explore a bit. If so, what was the most fun or interesting thing that you guys were able to take away from this massively cultured and beautiful city? If there was any good food you saw, interactions you had, anything of the sort.
I can eat a lot of pad krapao. That's what I found out. That's really good. I really like pad krapao.
I think it's the tuk-tuks for me. I only rode it once, but it was amazing.
We'll be riding it again tonight.
Yep.
I mean, I don't think we've visited much because we've just been working really hard. But overall, like, I feel like the vibes of the city and the people and the food is so great. And yeah, it was a pleasure to be here.
Nice. I really wonder how much pad krapao since that gave. That's okay. Thanks, guys.
A plate a day for like a week.
Hell yeah. Let's go, brother.
Thank you. We'll go back to Brandon for the next question.
Thanks again. I'll send this one also over to narrate. Early in the year, after a victory, we saw that conversation you and Kaplan had backstage, feeling kind of down on yourself and emotional, even coming off of a win. Here today, coming off of a loss, you still performed well. So I'd just like to know, after that conversation, are you still kind of feeling that way no matter the circumstances? Or are you able to kind of take pride in the fact that you still performed well, even after, the team got eliminated here? Just how are you approaching those kind of moments now after that conversation?
I mean, we lost. It literally doesn't matter if I played well or not. Like I could have done more. Everyone else could have done more. I could have done a lot more. I was really terrible on the last map. I was not myself. And yeah, I don't think it's, dealing with losses is always tough, especially even if you don't feel like you play the game. But in terms of like, oh, I performed well, it's very dumb attitude because you can always do more. You'll never have a game where, you're the beast unless you're like Nats who just, you just took over and you just did everything. Like, you can never like just be like, oh, I played well, I'm okay with losing. It's not a real thing.
Thank you. We'll go to Arnab for the next question.
Hi again. This time my question is for Mr. White Butcher. Celsius, first of all, please smile. Fans are looking at you. You saying like this is not a happy face for anyone. My question for you will be, even after this loss, when we were talking about in the pre-event press conference, you were so confident about the team, how the structure has been working throughout the off season with all the reps, whether we off season games or whatever practice you guys had. Given that this is the one third tournament for the season, how confident do you think the team has been from the time you guys picked up Bang and Narrate, and what changes we can expect coming in stage 1, stage 2, and Masters and Champions if you guys qualify?
I think right now we're lacking a lot of confidence. I think we've kind of lost our identity as a team, if I'm being completely honest. I have not had a great tournament whatsoever inside and outside of the game. But I think as a team, we are not on the same page all the time. I think there's a lot of hectic situations and there's a lot of indecisiveness that is happening right now in matches. It's hard to say really because in scrims we work really hard and we have really good days and then we have okay days and things like that. Sorry. But right now in matches, I just think we don't have a lot of confidence in each other right now. we don't really listen to one plan. So I think a big thing for us right now is, I mean, a big change is just we need to find our identity as a team, as one unit, because I fully believe in this game. If you trust one thing on the team, then you're going to win more games than you lose. And I think right now we're not doing that.
Thank you.
Thank you. And we'll take the question from Miguel.
Thank you. Just a bit ago, Coach Cullen was talking about finding silver linings. That I think that's the moment to do that. The question would be open for whoever wants to take it, and it would be talking about the silver linings. What would be like the biggest learning you take from this competition, and that could help you in the near future?
I mean, again, the silver lining for us is just having fun with each other. Everyone on this team is super talented. They're super hardworking. The silver lining is not bashing our head against a wall, trying to be more hardworking, trying to like grill each other to fix the mistakes. I think as much as it is like we just need to have fun as a team. Whether it's on the stage or off the stage, we just need to do more bonding, I guess. I think that is the biggest thing for us. And the silver lining is we're all little idiots together outside of the game. So maybe we can be little idiots inside the game, and that will fix things. But yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, and best of luck. Thank you.
We did have one more question from Arnab. This will be the final question of the press conference.
Again, my question is for Kaplan. Can we blame Qbert for the third map? And and just from your perspective, what do you think was the reason for the slow start in the third map and for such a loss like this?
Yeah, Hubert takes all the blame. Obviously, makes things nice and simple. We're all just Hubert's gonna have a tough night tonight. As for that map, I mean, a little bit of bad luck, right? Like we run a certain pistol and they run a certain trap, and it just kind of clashes. And then we you lose to a bonus. That's gonna happen. It just, you need to be composed and move on. And I think John said it earlier. We were just, I mean, there's just mistakes and dropping the ball in favorable spots that just cannot be happening, and you can't get away with it. And if luck's not going your way, and then you make a couple mistakes in spots where you are supposed to win, and you're not supposed to make a mistake, that's it. That's VALORANT. If you do that, it's pretty impossible to come back, and that definitely happened in that series. It's definitely happens a lot more than that series, but we're gonna try to figure it out.
Thank you guys, and best of luck for the whole series and stage 1.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sentinels, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. We are joined by Team Liquid, who are coming off of their match against Sentinels. Please use the Zoom hand raise function if you'd like to ask a question, then we'll call on you. For those of you in-house, please feel free to line up by the mic. We'll start the press conference with a question from Zelsus.
Hello guys, the losing team here, Zelsus.
Hello.
I just want to ask a question to Nats. How does it feel to be the GOAT?
You have a Masters also right now. That's what you mentioned.
That's true.
So
I do
you're
have a
also the
Masters.
GOAT, no?
Thank you. Good luck, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, man.
I hope you guys get eliminated.
Wait, there is no way you think. Wait, you love G2 more than us. Okay, thank you.
Zelsus, thank you for that. Brandon, we'll come to you with the next question.
Awesome. Thank you. Congratulations, guys. Brandon with esports.gg here. I'll send this over to Nats. An interesting point that was made during that matchup. You're currently the only IGL that still mains the Sentinel role at Masters Bangkok. So I just would like to get your thoughts on all of these other IGLs switching over to sort of being the initiator mains and why it just fits your play style and what makes you so good at it. As Elsa said, you're the GOAT. Just kind of, talk yourself up a bit and tell me how it works for you to still play that Sentinel's role while others are switching over to the initiator.
I mean, everyone knows that calling from Sentinel calling from initiator is a bit different things, and you need to build a team around that who is going to be the IGL. I just feel comfortable. Plus, my coach Ivo Lohan is helping me a lot with that, a lot improving of the IGLing on the Sentinel. I mean, for me, just comfort, to be honest. I'm playing my role. I'm calling from my role. I was doing kind of not the same thing, but kind of the same things already before when I was helping mid calling to the other IGLs. But I'm just doing that mainly.
He's the GOAT, guys. That's it.
Thank you. We'll go next to Arnab, who is in the venue.
Hey guys, well, congrats on the win. Next opponent, G2. Any thoughts on that? And the second part of the question would be, Nats, what did you eat before the third map?
Okay, what is your thoughts about G2?
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, feels good to face another NA team. Maybe we send both home. I don't know. Where's the nearest airport?
Wait.
Sorry,
Okay, I'm just
sorry,
answering the question about what did I eat. Okay, otherwise it's gonna go too deep in that.
Sorry, boss.
Yeah,
I'm not that cocky. Sorry.
He's already standing. Banana actually. What banana?
So banana it is.
Yeah.
Okay, noted.
Thank you. We'll go to Pedro with the next question.
Hey guys, first and foremost, I gotta give the congrats to you all for the victory over Sentinels. And obviously I gotta look at map 3, Bind. I mean, I don't think many people expected for that map to go the way it did, but fortunately because of your performance, it did exactly that. 13-1. So my question goes into either like the coach, Nats, or anyone else that would like to chime in. I mean, what happened? Like what happened to what exactly paved the way for you guys to finish this series with such authority?
I mean, it's normal thing for us. It's like a lower bracket run, but once like we get like one map, we win it, and we just start rolling from that. That's a casual thing from us.
I can't lie. When I saw my boy Ayas running it down, 5-0, I keep following him, highlights on every round. I think everyone on the team had so much confidence from him. Just it went the way it went because of it. Appreciate you. Thank you.
What was going on the comms during that final game?
Eva, what was going on the comms?
In the comms?
Yeah.
Oh, everyone is just saying, nice one, Ayas. Let's go, Ayas. Nice round, Ayas. Well played, Ayas. Yeah.
That was a good game.
Nice, bro.
Thank you. We'll take the next question from Zach.
Thank you. Congratulations on your win, guys. My first question would be for Kiko. I don't know if you heard the crowd, they were really like cheering for you today. And how does it feel to be playing in Bangkok firstly and winning today, being able to win your first game today? And is it like different from playing on the stage in Berlin? So how's the atmosphere difference?
it's definitely amazing having so many people cheer for us. I think that the fans gave us a lot of energy today, and we are very thankful for that. And I hope we made the Thai fans proud from our performance, and I hope that we have a good showing still.
All right. And my second question would be for Nats. This tournament is one of the first international tournaments you're going to after being able to win a trophy with Gambit. So, how has it been so far being back on international stage? How is it different from how it was 3 years ago? And do you think you'll be able to get another trophy for yourself?
I hope we'll be able. We have a chance, and every team has a chance for it here. I mean, it feels amazing. Always feels amazing to go back on the international event. In Gambit, it was a bit of different feelings because it was actually no audience, and now there is audience. So the biggest match I think I played was Tokyo with the audience and audience now. It's kind of something new for me. What's happening to them, that's happening for me also. That's amazing. Just something happened, and you just hear as everyone is screaming. And when something happened bad to you, everyone is screaming also.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll go to Arnab.
Hi again. This time my question is for Patitech. Hey buddy.
Hello.
Really long time after last year, you are again in Masters run. What do you think is different this time compared to all meta or the fans or the team itself? How individually it has been impacted you to become a better player and be in this position today?
It's not really much of a big difference from Heretics back 1 year ago. I would say even that this team it's much better than Heretics in terms of individuality and in terms of like communication, I would say. Going back to me, how it would affect me. I mean, Kurva, I did play like a dog today, so gotta step up for the next game. But boys always have the back, and I always have their back as well. So we'll see. It's good to win a game in an international event with the fresh team because it gives you experience, it gives you confidence. So really looking forward to playing the next game. Hopefully we will make it to playoffs.
Thank you. Just the second part of the question is for Coach Luan. With such short period of time to make a game plan and strategies for the next game, that will be the second game of the day. How you and the team prepare for situations like this, and do you guys try to do something else, showcase something else that you guys showed today, or just go with the plan which you guys have back of the mind or back in your backpack?
I mean, I think a lot of the job comes from our season coach, my goat. He sleeps 3 hours a day. Hello, y'all. It's him. He's there, guys. He's a hard grinder. Yeah, he works a lot on the sidelines, and I think he brings a lot to the team. Obviously, I'm just mostly focused on preparing the team mentally. Obviously, I have some input on what is the approach for the games, but Yao is doing a great job, and yeah, that's all.
Thank you guys, and best of luck for tomorrow.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, guys. Congratulations with the win. I'm Solara from VOA.gg. My question will be to Patty. At the pre-event press conference, you said that you bring the confidence to the team. So my question is, where was the confidence to close the second map during overtime on the attack side for Team Liquid, and why did it take several rounds for you to win that map? Thank you.
It definitely took several rounds because we were throwing the advantages, especially that 4v2 round on Abyss on A side. I mean, but we still showed resilience, which is the most important aspect of it, because in this kind of tournaments, this kind of matches, you're gonna make mistakes because it's high pressure, high everything basically. So it's not a matter of trolling the rounds; it's a matter of how we get back up after the trolling around. And I think we did amazing job today because of it. Like we throw that around, but no one got affected by it, and we kept on pushing. And we're still the best Abyss team on the world, so you know how it is.
Agreed with you. Thank you for reply and good luck in the next round.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll go next to Pedro Romero.
Yeah, I'm gonna send this one to the coach. Obviously, like seeing this team perform so well today, it's a vast difference compared to the Team Liquid we saw in the previous match against DRX. Just want to ask you, in an overall sense, how were you guys able to make that quick turnaround from the first match up to this one? And what were some of the aspects that you, as the coach, kind of emphasized to the team in order to make that switch possible?
I think we are comfortable being in the lower bracket. I think the kickoff really helped us get basically comfortable being in the lower bracket. I mean, we played 5 elimination games. I think it's where we thrive under pressure. I think mostly it comes down to mental preparation, shifting the mentality, learning from our mistakes. Our performance coach, Leandro, is also doing a great job. My goat. Eamon, the manager, all the staff is doing a great job preparing the team. And I think the boys, honestly, I'm very happy for them. The resilience, the ability to reset when we throw around, like a 4v2, we shouldn't. But yeah, I think it comes down to mindset, honestly. And if there's a team that can go through a lower bracket run and reach the finals, it's us.
Thank you. We'll take the next question from Miguel.
Thank you. First of all, guys, congrats on the win and good luck on your next match. My question would be for Nats. You are known to be one of the top Viper players around the world. And under the current state of the agent and the last nerf it suffered, what would you think it would be viable changes for the agent to be like a little bit better right now?
Oh, I mean, I would love to have double molly, but double molly is too OP. I think they need to do something with the toxin, honestly, because toxin is very tough to play around. Especially there is no icebox in the meta and there is no breeze. The maps very especially the toxin is very hard, and you play the solo Viper controller. I think to make the Viper better, you just work with the toxin, because if you open 2 things, 8 seconds is like almost nothing, and you're using 1 euro molly, especially in the Tejo meta where you literally the agent is just throwing his abilities, you forced to use your ability, now you're empty and he still has like in 40 seconds he recharges. I think just something around that. Toxin will help a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you. And I believe this will be the final question. Pedro?
Yeah, I have 2 questions. I'm going to ask them one at a time. I'll ask the first one right now. I'm gonna direct this first question over to Nats. I mean, over in social media, I've been seeing plenty of like praise for your performance, especially on that 3rd map. And some of them have been kind of saying like, "Oh, this is prime Gambit Nats." So I want to ask you, what was like, was that a return to form from those days for you?
I mean, that was a good performance from me. I don't know about like a prime or not prime with just a 1 map happened. I mean, it feels good to play like that. It feels good when you just, you know, they're going to come to you and they just going to fall instantly. It's a good feelings. But yeah, I mean, I'm not really thinking about that. I was just confident and that's it.
Right, right. And my second question goes to everybody who would like to answer. Next match, G2. What are your thoughts on them as the opponent, and what do you think of some of the challenges that you feel they pose to you guys?
Gio, you can answer.
Me? Okay. G2 are a really good team. I think that they're very good players individually. I think that we're also very good players individually. So I think that really it comes down to how we prepare and how we're gonna play on the day. I think the mental for us, we're in a really good state right now. I think it's gonna be a good match.
Thank you. I believe that was the final question of the press conference. Team Liquid, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us.
Thank you.
Thank you.